Right, very good morning folks. Yes indeed, you find me here. I'm ordering a link sausage roll to start the day off. It's only about 10 o'clock, so it's quite early. We're going on a road trip day today to Errol. I know it's not that far, is it? But we're going along the coast road there, and we're going to stop off at a few places on the way. But we're going to see this new housing sort of development that's got names, street names after aviators. Yes indeed folks, so we're going to go and have a look at that. Fun fair is in town. There's my roll this morning. There it is. See how it tastes. Well, we'll give the roll here, the sausage roll, wasn't too bad actually. You know what? So I think we'll give it a 6.5. 6.5 out of 10 there. Thank you very much. It was all right, man. Right, folks, here we are. The first place we're stopping today is we're going to go have a look at this house of the future, but it's totally guarded, man. So we're not going to get up to see it properly. Yeah, so the house behind me there, folks, it was deemed to be the house of the future. There used to be some sort of boat shed up there, just a wreck, a fishing sort of hut, but they've knocked that down and they've started building this. But I never see anybody in it, which is in it. So not too sure what it's all about. It was supposed to be, as I said, the house of the future, just running on solar power and sort of natural gases and all this kind of stuff. But I just never see anybody in it, man, so I just don't know what's going on. There we go, so there it is, the house of the future. This is here at King Goody, by the way, a nice little village here just on the edge of the Tay here. Nice day, what a lovely day it is, man. Right folks, here it is, Preston Watson Street. Very nice indeed. There you go. Right, we're at Preston Watson Street in Errol, folks. Now, Preston Watson, born in Dundee, he claimed to have made a powered flight before the Wright brothers, man, in 1903. But it's all been kind of tainted by sort of, you know, claims that it wasn't a powered flight. That was just a glider that he had. Now, he certainly did lots of practice flights here in the Castle Gowrie around the sort of Errol area, but it was really with gliders that he was practicing, so we just don't know whether it was a powered flight or not, and it still sort of causes all sorts of consternation in the flying community, but it is basically thought that it wasn't a powered flight, so it's a bit of a shame really. But there you go, Preston Watson Street, folks, and there's a couple more sort of aviation legends in this very area. Right, we found Bertram Dixon Place, folks. There it is. It's a dead end, this one. Bertram Dixon, great name. Right, folks, here we are. Bertram Dixon, dead end this street, but however, Captain Bertram Dixon, 1873 to 1913. Now, he was the first Scottish airman to qualify as a pilot, and his exploits, which were watched by Winston Churchill and others, kind of indirectly led to the formation of the Royal Flying Corps. Indeed, folks, there we go. So, Captain Bertram Dixon, very famous Scottish airman. Right, Vincenzo Lunardi Place. Oh, another dead end, but a nice view this one's got. Okay, Vincenzo Lunardi, 1754 to 1806. Now, he basically inspired the ballooning fad of the era and was the first aeronaut to demonstrate hydrogen-filled balloons. Yes, he was. And he did his flight sort of in London, Liverpool, Glasgow, and there was a famous one in Edinburgh. Now, he took off from Heriot-Watt University in 1785, and he landed over in Ceres in Fife, man. There's a plaque commemorating where he landed. I've done a video on that. I can't remember where it is, folks, but once again, it will be in the link in the description. Probably not, but we shall see what happens. He also invented a life-saving device, which is basically like a lifeboat, a one-man lifeboat with an oar. So he basically invented the lifeboat sort of stuff as well, man. So there he is, Vincenzo Lunardi. Very nice. Right, folks, bit of a disaster. I've been driving around here And when I looked on Google Maps this morning to do my research, only 3 names, street names came up. That was the Vincenzo Lenardi, Bertram Dixon and Preston Watson came up. However, after driving around here, there's loads of streets with different sort of aeronauts names on it, so I need to go and have a look at that. And there's no internet connection, so I can't do any research, man. So what I'll have to do is just sort of put a little inscription on the video as I film. Oh dear. Right, this one is James Tytler, is that how you pronounce him? James Tytler Place. What's he all about then? Right, here we have John Dunn. John Dunn Place. It's a dead end, yes. I think it's quite fitting that the longest street here is Preston Watson Street. This runs all the way sort of down and through this estate, and then you've got the little sort of dead end and tributaries running off that with the different names on it. So yeah, Preston Watson Street is the main, he's the main man, of course he is, yes, he was born in Dundee, man, of course, and he lived at 24 Strawberry Bank Lane, which we might go and have a look at, yes. So we have our Scandinavian contender, this one, Edmund Fresson. This, I think, is Scandinavian by the sound of it. Another dead end here, Edmund Fresson Place. Who was Edmund Fresson? Let's have a guess. I think it was a Norwegian aeronaut pioneer. Must have done something. I don't know who these chaps are because I've not really done any research there, as you said, as you heard. But Edmund Fresson, I bet he has something to do with maybe sort of flying on ice or something. We'll have a guess at that, but we don't know. And that's the last one, I think, Edmund Fresson. So there we go. Excellent. About 5 or 6. Was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 6 sort of little places? And I must say thank you to, I don't know who, I can't remember who it was emailed me about this. Was it Jeff C, or was it All Night Mike, or was it Mark Tasker? I can't remember. One of you 3, I think, alerted me to the fact that this was here. So thank you very much. A fantastic little sort of new housing development here in Errol, just outside Errol, with all these wonderful, heroic, aeronautic daredevils. If it wasn't for these people, then, you know, half the aeronautical sort of things that happen in the world wouldn't have happened because of these people. So it's great, and it's quite fitting that Errol has these places, because Errol's got a skydiving place along the road here, and as I said, Preston Watson practice here in the what do you call this thing? Oh, for goodness sake, the Castle Gowrie. Yes, there we go. He did all his sort of practices there because nice flat ground with a lot of nice air currents coming through. As you can see, it's quite windy here today. So that's it, folks. That's my first day's adventure over. Thank you. Look at this for an avenue, folks. Look at this. Here's one of these tree people that gets made at the Cairnmore place. Fantastic, isn't it? Situated right here beside this level crossing. There you go. Folks, so there's several of these level crossings that you have to go over on this road from Invergowrie to Errol. It's a great little road, I love it. It's quite narrow, but it's quite popular with cyclists. They tend to come out because it's quite a fairly quiet road, and you know, it's just brilliant. It's flat, and you get these lovely views as you drive or cycle along it. But this thing here, there you go, look at that. I think you can buy them from the Cairnmore. The guy does it. It's brilliant. Look at all the work he's put in there. It's fantastic, isn't it? But they're quite expensive, like. But there we go. So yeah, I think is there three of these that you have to cross. 1, 2, 3. And as I speak, folks, as I said, look, very popular cyclists. There we go. I have some cyclists coming past right now. Let's see if we can get away from them.
Hello there. Hello.
There we go. No wave. Strawberry Bank, folks. Here it is. The birthplace of Preston Watson. It's quite a long way up, though. Okay, folks, here we are. We're in Strawberry Bank, and we're going up to look at number 24, where the famous aeronaut was born.
Walking fast, walking very fast. Walking fast, walking fast, walking very fast. Walking fast, walking fast, walking very fast.
Folks, well, bit of confusion. Strawberry Bank, here it is. I've walked right to the top. And from what I remember, there was a close with tiles where Preston was born, but I walked right past number 24, folks. God, because this is number 2 here. Oh Lord, misinformation. We'll have to double check and see if I'm in the right place. 24, there it is. That's it, that's where he was born, man, in there. Right folks, there is number 24, Strawberry Bank. That's where he was born. Similarly, Preston Watson in there, but I'm still not too sure if that's the right place. I'm sure it was another close and another street, but according to one of my sources on Wikipedia, there it is, Jagapedia. There it is, number 24. So that's where he was born, right there. Very nice house there. Well, I must say, I'm sure Strawberry Bank's got to be one of the longest and thinnest cobbled streets in Dundee, if not in Scotland. It really is. Look, very thin. A car just fits in this and no more. So there we go. It's a great name for a place, Strawberry Bank, isn't it? Obviously something to do with strawberries happened here. Indeed. Well, to end the day, folks, it's an absolute disaster. I've lost my wallet, and it could be anywhere, man. It could be absolutely anywhere. It's dropped out of my pocket somewhere. Oh my God, there was no money in it. I think it was a £5 or something, but it's all my cards, isn't it? Damn. There's just no way I can find it, man. I've got to go. I mean, it's just impossible to retrace my steps. Oh well. Damn it. Oh, happy days, folks. I found it. I got it here straight away. I came here. The last place I remember having it was here. That's awesome. I found it. Thank goodness for that. Right, there we go. Well, I thought I was going to have to go all the way out to Errol, man, but no. Oh, this wallet has caused me so much. I'm going to have to get a different wallet, man. So I'm going to have to get one with a string on it, attached around my neck. Right, I'm walking down to get an ice cream because here she is. Sign Board is here. Hello, Sign Board.
Hello.
Hey, we're ready to go and get what we're going to do. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? What are we ready to do?
Get ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream. Come on then, let's do it. Ice cream. Nice big waffle cone. Here we go. Oh, look. Oh, there's a bit of a queue. Right, there we go. What did we get, Chelsea?
I got.
Where are you? There we're here. Right, we'll go back this way.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. I got just a vanilla one, but it's £5.40 and I only had a £5 left in my wallet that I thought I'd lost, but I've retrieved it. So, but luckily she accepted the payment by card, so we're happy. Right, folks, to finish my day then, it's a lovely night, it's a lovely afternoon, so I'm just going to sit here and chill, read porno. I've got sort of started reading it a couple of months ago, but I forgot where it was, so I'll just read it from there and sit here for a bit and chill out in the sun. I've left Sign Board inside. We had our ice cream and things, so they don't want to come out into the sunshine. They're all sitting on their bloody mobile phones. So I'm going to sit here for. I'll probably fall asleep. Okay, folks, thank you for watching. As always, thumbs up, like it, subscribe, notification bell, ding ding, and it always comes on as soon as I put a new video up. There you go, and it all helps towards making me a great YouTube personality, folks. Come on, we're doing well. Subscribers are creeping up slowly, so it'd be great to hit 2,000. Come on, 2,000 is a good target. It's only 500 subscribers away, so come on. Let's do it, folks, let's do it. Thank you. See you later. And his exploits watched by Winston Churchill in the... Oh, crikey, on the ground, watched by Winston Churchill. Oh, that child put me off there, hang on. Right, Vincenzo Lunardi, he was an Italian aeronaut. Vincenzo Lunardi, there he is, an Italian aeronaut. What the hell's that? It's a dog, oh, for goodness sake. Oh, yes. Alright, mate. Two of them. There we go. Oh, crikey.